Thank you for being here today as we delve into a topic that touches the depths of human emotions and resilience. For those of you who don't know me, I am Cynthia Covert, owner of the Disabled Diva blog and fellow psoriatic arthritis patient. I was diagnosed with psoriasis in 2001, and despite having all the symptoms, I wasn't diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis until 2 years later. Today, we will explore the emotional roller coaster experienced by individuals diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis. This chronic autoimmune disease not only affects the joints, but it also leaves its mark on the skin, presenting unique challenges for those who face it. Imagine for a moment receiving news that alters the course of your life. The diagnosis of psoriatic arthritis can be a seismic event, sending shockwaves through one's world. It's not merely a medical label, it represents a profound shift in one's physical and emotional well-being. The impact of receiving such a diagnosis cannot be underestimated. For many, it is a life-altering moment that ushers in a torrent of emotions, questions, and uncertainties. The journey that unfolds can be likened to a roller coaster ride through the depths of grief and ultimately to a place of acceptance and resilience. Individuals may experience a range of emotions in the moments following a diagnosis. Shock and denial may engulf their minds as they grapple with the realization that their bodies are now engaged in a relentless battle. Fear of the unknown and uncertainty about the future often creep in, casting long shadows on their once stable lives. The emotional challenges of psoriatic arthritis extend beyond the physical symptoms. It can be a silent thief, robbing individuals of their confidence, self-image, and self-control. The pain, inflammation, and limitations imposed by the disease can create a profound sense of frustration, sadness, and loss. Today, we embark on a journey to understand the emotional roller coaster experienced by those living with psoriatic arthritis. We will explore the grief cycle, initially proposed by psychiatrist Elisabeth Kübler-Ross, and its relevance in navigating the complex terrain of this condition. By shedding light on this topic, we hope to foster empathy, understanding, and support for individuals facing the challenges of psoriatic arthritis. So let's venture forth in this exploration of emotions, resilience, and the path toward acceptance. Together, we will gain insights and tools to navigate the grief cycle in the context of psoriatic arthritis, ultimately empowering ourselves and those around us to overcome the challenge it presents. The concept of the grief cycle, initially proposed by psychiatrist Elisabeth Kübler-Ross, provides us with a framework to understand and navigate the emotional journey experienced when facing significant life changes or loss. While originally formulated to describe the stages of grief in the context of terminal illness and death, these stages can also be applicable to other situations that evoke grief, such as receiving a diagnosis of psoriatic arthritis. The 5 stages of grief are identified by Kübler-Ross as denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. It's important to note that these stages are not rigidly sequential or linear. Each individual may experience these stages in a different order, or they may revisit certain stages multiple times before reaching acceptance. Denial is often the first stage of the grief cycle. When faced with a life-altering diagnosis like psoriatic arthritis, it is common to initially deny or resist the situation's reality. Denial acts as a protective mechanism, allowing us to process the overwhelming emotions that we're feeling and to gradually come to terms with our new circumstances. As denial subsides, anger may emerge. We may feel a deep sense of frustration, resentment, or even rage in response to the disruption and limitations imposed by the disease. Anger could be directed towards Well, ourselves, sometimes our healthcare providers, and even loved ones, as we grapple to deal with the unfairness and the challenges that psoriatic arthritis presents in our lives. Bargaining often follows anger as individuals look to seek ways to regain control or to negotiate with our circumstances. We may find ourselves making deals with a higher power, seeking alternative treatments, or trying to negotiate terms of our condition. Bargaining can serve as a way to regain a sense of agency and hope in the face of the unknown. Depression is a natural response to the significant loss or to a life-altering condition. As we come to terms with the reality of psoriatic arthritis and its impact on our lives, we may experience deep sadness, grief, and a sense of hopelessness. Depression can be a challenging stage, as it may manifest as a loss of interest in previously enjoyed activities and a struggle to find joy and purpose in life. Ultimately, the grief cycle leads towards acceptance. Acceptance does not mean resignation or giving up, but rather recognizing and acknowledging our new reality. It involves finding ways to adapt, to manage symptoms, and create a fulfilling life within the constraints of psoriatic arthritis. Acceptance is not a fixed endpoint, but an ongoing process that allows us to move forward with resilience and strength. It's crucial to remember that the grief cycle is a unique and personal experience for each person. People may progress through the stages at different paces or even experience them simultaneously. Additionally, it's common to revisit earlier stages and experience fluctuations in emotions as they navigate the challenges of living with psoriatic arthritis. Excuse me while I trip all over my tongue today. By understanding the grief cycle and its stages, we can find our own path to acceptance and resilience. Chronic pain is one of the hallmark features of psoriatic arthritis. The persistent discomfort, stiffness, and inflammation in the joints can be debilitating and exhausting. The experience of enduring ongoing pain can lead to feelings of frustration and helplessness. It may disrupt daily activities, limit mobility, and impede the ability to engage in once enjoyed hobbies or work. The physical limitations imposed by psoriatic arthritis can further exacerbate the emotional toll. We might find ourselves facing new restrictions with our abilities, such as difficulty with mobility, reduced dexterity, and limitations in fine motor skills. These limitations can impact our sense of independence and self-confidence, leading to feelings of sadness and loss. In addition to the physical challenges, the potential need for lifestyle adjustments can add another layer of emotional impact. Psoriatic arthritis may necessitate modifications in daily routines, work schedules, and social activities. Adapting to these changes can be emotionally challenging as we find ourselves grappling with the need to renegotiate our roles and our expectations. The impact of psoriatic arthritis is not limited to us alone. It also affects our relationships and social interactions. Family members and loved ones may struggle to understand the physical and emotional burden faced by us. This can lead to feelings of isolation, and we might find it challenging to communicate those needs and emotions effectively. Moreover, the unpredictability of psoriatic arthritis can generate heightened anxiety and stress. Fluctuations in symptoms, the potential for disease progression, and uncertainty about the future health outcomes can contribute to emotional distress. You may experience fear and worry about your ability to manage the disease effectively and maintaining your quality of life. Addressing the emotional impact of psoriatic arthritis involves having a supportive environment that acknowledges and validates these feelings. It is essential to have a space where open communication is encouraged, allowing us to express our frustrations and sadness and sense of loss. Empathy, understanding, and active listening are what is needed from our supportive network for our emotional well-being. Coping with the emotional challenges of psoriatic arthritis requires a multifaceted approach that encompasses both practical strategies and a supportive mindset. Here are some coping strategies that can help you navigate the emotional roller coaster associated with psoriatic arthritis. Build a support network. Surround yourself with a supportive network of family, friends, and healthcare professionals who can make a significant difference. Share your feelings, concerns, and experiences with trusted individuals who can offer understanding, empathy, and practical support. Connecting with others who have similar experiences through support groups or online communities can also provide a sense of validation and camaraderie. Seek professional help. Consider seeking professional help, such as therapy or counseling. A mental health professional can provide a safe space for you to explore and process your emotions, to help you develop coping strategies, and to manage the psychological impact of psoriatic arthritis. Therapy can help you navigate the challenges, enhance resilience, and improve your overall well-being. Connect with patient communities. Engage with patient communities or advocacy organizations dedicated to psoriatic arthritis. These communities can offer valuable resources, educational materials, and opportunities to connect with others who share similar experiences. Participating in events, workshops, or online forums can foster a sense of belonging, reduce feelings of isolation, and provide a platform for sharing and learning from others. Practice self-care. Prioritize self-care activities that promote physical, mental, and emotional well-being. This can include engaging in regular exercise or physical therapy tailored to your abilities. Practicing relaxation techniques such as deep breathing or meditation, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Taking time for yourself, nurturing your interests, and engaging in hobbies can help reduce stress and cultivate a positive mindset. Manage stress. Explore stress management techniques that work for you. This may involve techniques like mindfulness, yoga, prayer, or journaling. Identify stress triggers and develop healthy coping mechanisms to reduce their impact. Additionally, maintaining a healthy lifestyle through proper nutrition, adequate sleep, and regular physical activity can help manage stress levels. Focus on positivity. Cultivate a positive mindset and practice gratitude. While living with psoriatic arthritis can present challenges, actively seek out the positive aspects of your life, as it can help you shift your perspective and improve your overall well-being. Surround yourself with positive influences, engage in activities that bring you joy, and practice self-compassion. Celebrate small victories and acknowledge your strength and resilience in managing the emotional challenges. And last but not least, educate yourself. Knowledge really is power. Take the time to learn about psoriatic arthritis. Learn about its treatment options and self-management strategies. Understanding the condition can empower you to make informed decisions, to communicate effectively with healthcare providers, and to help you take an active role in your own healthcare. Remember that coping strategies are personal, and what works for one person might not work for another. Exploring different approaches and adapting them to suit your unique needs and preferences is essential. Be patient with yourself and allow for ups and downs in your emotional journey. With time, resilience, and the right support, you can navigate the emotional challenges of psoriatic arthritis and live a fulfilling life. Now it's your turn. Where are you in the grief cycle? Is there an area that you are struggling with? What advice do you have for others?